Welcome back to the Tokyo Fresh podcast. One of the hosts thinks it's a good idea to do 2 hours of karaoke and then record an hour-long podcast.
Do you know what? Surprisingly enough, it wasn't me, and
Yeah.
honestly,
Weird, yeah.
because it sounds like a me thing to do. Holy shit!
Yeah, I was talking to the wife like before, and I'm like, oh my god, my throat actually hurts so bad. No,
That's
it's
like-
good. We're all good.
Are you good? You Gucci?
We
holding
are.
on for your life,
Yeah. Well, it's about to get better.
right? Oh,
Mm.
dude, fucking. I should crack one of those, but I'm doing the reverse thing where after the podcast, I'll probably be editing for the next
I see.
yeah, somewhere between you know what? You have like a really long editing session.
Mm-hmm.
I realize that if I start cracking delicious frosty bevies early on in the session, by the time I hit like 2 hours in, I'm like, bed, games, snacks.
Right.
These all sound like great things to do that are better than editing. That just stop editing.
Yeah.
I realized,
Yeah.
dude, right? You gotta go like an hour and a half of editing, get some like good momentum behind you, and then you gotta crack some nice frosty ones, and then you can edit for longer because you're like, it's like a reward halfway through the edit. It's great.
Yeah, of course.
But that's my plan.
All right.
How's karaoke?
It was good. I mean, okay, so here's the weird thing, right? So like
Go on.
when you go out to karaoke, we usually go out as a group, right? And like I've known you
Yeah.
guys forever. I know what we're singing. It's just kind of like this is how it is, this is how it goes. So
Yeah.
tonight I went out with two people I've never been to karaoke with. And we have like similar-ish music tastes, so I'm like, okay, we can hang. This is good. Because it's always a roll of the dice, right? Because like
Yeah.
you never know if you go to like fucking, I don't know, you go to karaoke and this person's like, I love karaoke, and then they like sing like fucking Enya or something all night, and you're like, oh, dude, like what?
Dude.
No.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Get the vibe. Yeah, I hate that. I can't stand that.
Yeah. So, you know, like, for the most part, good. I enjoyed.
That's good. Because you had like work today as well, like a weird Saturday work thing you
Yeah,
had to do.
yeah. So, like, I thought it was gonna be an absolute nightmare because, like, it's like a, it was like a not like a summer camp, but kind of like a summer camp at the start of summer. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh man, like this is gonna fucking suck. But it actually ran well and it wasn't an issue. So I'm like, okay, cool. We got done by like 3, and then from
hell yeah.
3, we just immediately went to karaoke. So
Dude, fuck. That's so
yeah.
good. It reminds me of like whenever we have like work on a Thursday, but we're not going to the office like that much anymore on a Thursday, but like our Thursdays have became at the office is like we'll get there, we start working, and then like just before or just after lunch, a like very quiet head count begins where everyone's like quietly whispering like, so guys, like what are we doing after work today on this Thursday? You know, what are you guys down for? And then like as soon as the time is picked and a room is booked, we're like, all right guys, we now have like, I don't know, 4 hours. We got to finish all our work in 4 hours so we can like get out of here.
Yep.
And go sing karaoke all night basically.
Yep. Exactly.
Dude, it's so good. It's like the best reward for like a good hard day of work. Do you know what's strange enough? Like one of the reasons I really do think I could never go back to like living in the UK. It sounds strange, but it's literally just like how easy it is to do karaoke and like other activities in Japan.
Yes.
Like there's no way in hell this would happen like in the UK or I assume even Canada. Like if you had like some kind of Saturday work thing with the boys, like in Canada, there would be no, oh, should we hit like 2 hours of karaoke afterwards and spend like $10-15 each? Like it doesn't exist,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, like, so you can go to karaoke, but like, it's usually run like by. It's like usually in Chinatown. It's run by like a Chinese guy out of a basement, and it's like not the same vibe at all.
Hell yeah.
Different vibe, but it's fine.
Yeah. I think we only have, I think in the entirety of London, no, this is London, right? I believe there are, I want to say like 3 now. When I was younger, there was like 1. There are like 3 karaoke places that have the Japanese systems installed, like from Japan, like damn, you know? And one of them is hidden in the back of a bookstore. So
What the
It's
fuck?
like a Japanese.
Back of a bookstore.
Yes, dude. Yes, it is the most. It is the most like 1990s. I'm watching a buddy cop movie shit you've ever seen in your entire life. Like,
Because that's what those are two things
mhm.
that I expect to go together: quiet reading and singing loud ass music.
Bro, it is. So the first time I went there, it was my friends from my senpai, I should say, my senpai from the Japan Society in University of Kent. So we're like in the UK. We go back to London from Canterbury. We're hanging out, and one of the Japanese girls we're with was like, "Man, I would love to do some like Japanese karaoke." And the senpai's like, "Bro, I know a place, but it's gonna be way more expensive than you're used to because obviously it's London. They're not that prevalent here. But if you're down for it, I can take you." Obviously, she's ecstatic. She's like, "Oh my God, yeah, it'll be so much fun. I can't wait." Yada yada yada. I'm like, Japanese karaoke. I don't know what this is, but I'm not going to be down for the adventure, of course. Like at this stage, I'd never been to Japan before. So like we roll into this Japanese bookstore. Mind you, I'm from London. I have never seen this bookstore in my entire life. We walk in and it is like the it's the size of the room you're currently sitting in, David. Like that's the size of the bookstore basically.
Oh, so it's like just like a hole in the wall
Tiny.
type of bookstore.
Yes.
Okay.
It is a hole in the wall bookstore. There are maybe 3 tiny aisles. They're selling nothing but Japanese books. There's not an English book there. It's all like Japanese imported manga and like reading books and literature and yada yada yada. Everything's Japanese. The owner's Japanese. We walked in, and bro was like, "Hey, I'm here for the karaoke." And I'm like, "What? We're in a
Yeah,
bookstore.
it's in back.
Like, I'm right, bro. Yeah, legitimately. Dude's like, yeah, it's in the back. He's like, yeah,
This is like when you find out it's like a fucking front for the mob or something. Yeah, it's in the back.
Bro.
Well, the karaoke's in the back.
It's in the back, dude. Yes, and there you go. Go straight for the door.
It's always
Say
suspiciously like
walrus.
a really fucking tall Russian guy just standing out the door at the back. Just like, oh, that's weird.
Do you know what? It's actually the back end like karaoke place was like a little bigger than like the front because you go back and it opens a little bit and there are like 4 karaoke rooms with like these massive like vault ceiling like soundproof door things for like a recording studios type thing. And like they had one system per room. So it was like I think it was Damn, Joy Sound, and 2 other like lesser known ones. I forgot what they were exactly. But that was it. So it was like, oh, you want Damn? Someone's in there. We have Joy Sound or the other 2. What do you want? It was like that. It was so cool. So we get in there, dude, and we just like singing Japanese songs for like I want to say like an hour or 2. But dude, it was fucking expensive. Fuck me, dude, it was so expensive. No Nomi Hodai menus, no like drinky options. It was basically just like whatever you've brought in the room with you and like a good hour and 2 of songs. It was popular as well. It's really fun, like honestly, like but things like that are so far and few between, like in the UK, even especially in London. Like, you think there'd be more of them in London, but I think it's like so specialized. Like you really have to find a place that like for some reason just has it for no reason, you know?
Right.
But yeah, that it's so cool. Yeah, because of that, I can't really leave. Japan, I would say 100%.
So,
Yeah.
not to derail, not to switch to a different
derail.
topic, but like, can I talk about some fucking chicanery that someone in my near vicinity has partaken in this week? So I think I told you about it before, but I wanted to talk about it on the podcast because
Oh my God, this.
it is possibly one of the dumbest things I've ever seen or heard anyone do here with their life and livelihood.
Dude, it's brilliant.
It kind of just it beggars belief in a way to where I'm like, what the fuck were you thinking? Why would you ever do this? Okay. So I don't want to put this person on blast necessarily, but it is necessary for the story. Like I'm sorry. I have to put you on blast because this is fucking stupid.
I've heard enough of the story as well where I think I was on the way to an event and I was on time, I was getting there, and then I was reading through the story you were sending me, and I stopped in the train station to finish reading and communicating about the story because I was like, I can't start this event until I know what the fuck. This is insane.
So let me get in. So I won't say who this is because like I mean I doubt they're listening. I don't really care, but so
privacy, yeah.
This person has been in Japan for, let's say, I think like probably about a year, right? So you're not a rookie necessarily, but like you kind of are. You haven't really been here that long. No Japanese ability, like
Zero?
basically zero, like
Oof,
next to nothing, right? Okay, so they're living in a share house, and like that's fine. I understand you're here for a year. Cool, live in a share house, finish your year,
Cool.
go home.
Yeah, all right, fair.
But they're like, okay, let me give some background. The share house is in Shimokitazawa. Now, already this tells you so much about this person, because if you live in Tokyo, you know, right? So they live in Shimo, and they're paying, I think, for a share house. So maybe I should explain what a share house entails in Japan. A share house is like a room, essentially. It's like, imagine you're renting a hotel room for an extended period of time, but the hotel room is like connected to a kitchen and a bathroom that is like communally used. Like that's essentially what it is, right? So
it'll in some locations it would be cheaper to just stay in a hotel.
Yeah, yes, 100%. Well, maybe not right. For a month. But,
not for a month, but like in short term.
Yeah. So they're living there. They're paying like they told me they're paying like Qmong, so like 90,000 yen.
90,000
for what is essentially a room, right? So I'm like, already you fucked up. Like, I don't care that you live in Shimo. If you move, because I know you used to live in Kogane, Higashi Kogane or Kogane, right?
That's why, dude, it's great.
That's how far from Shimokitazawa? Like 10 minutes by train?
Yeah, like 10, 20 minutes by train.
Yeah, you go to Hachijoji.
You go to Kichijoji.
So you go to Kichijoji, and then you take the Inokashira to Shimokita.
Yep. It is like 5 minutes Kichijoji, maybe
minutes.
7 minutes,
right?
And then from that to Shimokitazawa, maybe doing 15.
How much
Let's say 20 minutes max.
How much were you paying for your previous apartment?
47,000.
So they're always complaining to me like, oh, I have no money. I'm so poor. I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I'm like, well,
fuck me, dude.
If you move to somewhere like that, you would immediately save at least $400 a month. Like,
easily.
So like you basically saved an entire month of rent just by living somewhere else, and your biggest inconvenience because like, but I like living in Shimo. It's so nice. I'm like, yo, okay, like you can't like Shimokitazawa that much, and also there's not like, but my music, motherfucker, like you're not living in the concert hall. Just go to the concert when it happens. Like what the fuck.
But my music. Do you know what's insane as well? You can live, I forget what station it is, between Kichijoji and Shimokitazawa. You have the whole Inogashi descent, right? The big, yeah. You could just live on that line. Live up towards, like from Shimokitazawa, live up towards Kichijoji on one of the local train stations. You could live walking distance, biking distance, skateboarding distance even to Shimokitazawa, and your rent would be so much cheaper. Like, it's unbelievable.
Right. So
insane.
Already dumb. So I'm like, hey, like you should maybe move. Like that's my suggestion to you. Would save you like $400 a month easily.
Easily.
And they're like, yeah. I'll look for a place, right? So I'm like, okay, sounds cool. Good idea.
All right, cool.
About like a week or 2 weeks go by, and I had showed them some places on like Sumo or whatever, right? And I'm like, hey, you know, like this kind of shit's available. And they're like, yeah. I was like, so yeah, how's the moving going? And they're like, oh yeah, it's good. So like I canceled my lease with my share house, and I'm like, okay, cool. So you found a place, and they're like, no. And I'm like,
what?
And I'm like, hang on, wait. So you live in a share house right now? Yeah. You're looking for another place? Yes. But you haven't found one? Correct. But you canceled your lease in the next 2 weeks with your Fudo-san landlord? Also correct. And I'm like, what? Why would you do that?
Well, you're fucked.
And they're like, oh, well,
you're actually fucked.
I'm like, they're like, oh, just find another place. I'm like, no, you fucking won't.
No, you won't.
I'm like, no, you won't. I'm like, before I even get into why that's fucking dumb,
Mm.
you're a foreigner. So already
Mm-hmm.
you're starting in the hole. So if you think you can just be like, yeah, I'll just move into somewhere and it'll be perfect and we'll move in 2 weeks. I'm just like, no,
No.
no, no,
No.
no.
No. No. No. No.
Also,
No. 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 No.
you're complaining that you don't have enough money and you want to move to a new house, but like moving, you're gonna pay at least 1 to 2 months rent on top of the first month's rent, and
Easily.
you don't
Easily.
have money. So
I think as well, like, what's actually insane as well is that I'm trying to remember how much I paid when I moved in. I think my old rent was, let me think, I was paying 47,000, right?
yes,
So I think I had to pay the first and second month's rent. No, I had to pay moving in fee, first and second month's rent, and that got me up to like 141,000 yen. And then I had to pay, oh my God, like some other fees and stuff around moving in. So the first like three payments you're making, so the first 141,000 was basically my rent times three. And then it was
yes,
like an extra yon man, I think it was for like not key money, but it was like extra shit, like fire insurance, whatever insurance,
pay for your
housing
parking
stuff, pay
spot
the
that you don't use because you don't have a car.
yeah, pay for your Fudoya-san fees. The,
Yep.
the the housing
Yeah, yeah,
agent
yeah.
did such a big job looking for your shit. So I think I paid 160 set five or maybe
Like extra,
170,000
right on top of
yeah,
what you're
extra.
already paying.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
that was just like pay this immediately in cash. So if you like I don't know, if you like vibe it up, you're basically paying almost 200,000 yen, let's say. Just
Right.
put up to the
Yeah,
nearest
yeah,
like double
yeah.
O. That's with an apartment that cost 47,000.
Right.
That's it.
hmm
If you vibe that up to like anywhere higher than that, you're paying so much more
Yeah,
'cause it's
five,
all
six,
based
seven.
on
Yeah, it's
yeah,
like forget about it.
right?
Yeah.
There was a location that I think I spoke about on the podcast ages ago when like I was trying to move house and they tried to scam me out of like a shit ton of money and because the rent was like it was like none a month or something like that. And then at the end of the day, they wanted me to pay almost 400,000 yen to move in.
hmm
And that was at one of those we cater to foreigners, aren't we so nice agencies.
Right.
She doesn't speak any Japanese.
No, zero.
So those are the only places she's gonna be able to go to, or at least those are the places that she's gonna find it
hmm
easier to get access to like book apartments. Bro, she's gonna get scammed. Like, even if she finds a place that's like, I don't know, Goman, let's say, it's gonna be what?
So
300,000, 350,000?
yeah, probably.
Does she have that? Like,
No,
it's
most
insane.
definitely not. And what?
Go on.
Okay, I see.
Go on.
So she's like, okay, yeah, and also at the end of this 2 weeks, I'm going back to Australia for summer vacation, and I'm like,
Summer vacation.
so wait, you're going to be homeless in 2 weeks, and you're deciding that it's a good idea to go back home
Mm-hmm.
and pay for a plane ticket that you probably should use on your house. Now,
Yeah.
to top this all off, right? Again, like I said, no zero Japanese skill, right? So
Mm.
she's like, "Oh, I'll just get one of my like mini guy friends to
Told
come
me about this.
to come
Yeah,
to the thing
fuck.
and help me sign up." And I'm just like, "Okay."
Mm-hmm.
This is also the person who's like, yeah, like all the guys I date are trash and blah blah blah, and like complaining about like maybe not like necessarily calling them all trash, but she's like, yeah, they're all garbage and like they're old and blah blah blah. And I'm like,
They're old.
yeah, like because it's basically like papakatsu, right?
Oh, okay. Okay,
To,
yeah,
to
makes
some
sense.
extent,
Okay,
right?
yeah,
And I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
you're kind of a scumbag. Cause like she's like, oh yeah, I'll just get like one of those idiots to come and like help me sign all the papers, and then once I'm done, I'll tell him to fuck off. And
That's fucked.
I'm like, and you wonder why, like, you don't have a
Mm.
ongoing relationship with
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
anyone, and like, also you're just like you're making like the worst decisions you could possibly do at every single turn. I'm just like, I don't understand you. It's not even like I don't understand women because like you're just like abusing dudes to get things that you want. It's like fine, like if dudes are, simping ain't easy. So if dudes are willing to like, be a simp and whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I would say that if dudes want to like buy her dinner and take her out, and yada yada yada,
of course,
fine,
yes,
whatever,
fine,
dude.
Yeah.
Do your thing, you do you. But I think there's a very big difference between letting a guy take you out for dinner, whether you have interest in the guy or not. Because when it comes down to it, it's also up to the guy to suss out what this is. I have 100% when I was like on the apps and meeting people, I have like matched with people and it's been like. I've been like, hey, quick coffee in like a station that's kind of near both of us so we can discuss like if we even get along. And they've gone, what about nice dinner in Ginza? And I'm like, thank you for your time. Good luck with the
Yeah, exactly, right. It's like
so like
Yeah.
But there's a big difference between that and hey, sign this legal document.
Right. So like
You
she's like, oh yeah, like I'll get one of these guys to come and like help me sign or like be a guarantor. I'm like, don't fucking do that.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm gonna give you some quality advice here. Don't fucking do that because now if you do some shit or someone does some shit or like you go out with this guy and he's like, yeah, I want to take it to the next level, and you're like, fuck you, screw you, simp, right? Then he's like, oh, by the way, my name is on your fucking house lease, so get fucked, right? And I'm just like, you are putting yourself in, like, yeah, you might have a house now, but you are putting yourself in the worst fucking possible position you could going forward. Like, that man's name should be on nothing.
Oh yeah.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. Seriously, absolutely insane. So imagine like if you scorn this man and you burn him after he signed your legal housing documents to guarantor, what is to stop him calling up being like, hey, housing apartment, anyway, no bueno. I've decided I'm not the guarantor anymore.
Right. Yes.
For whatever
exactly.
reason.
Like he doesn't even like the thing is like he doesn't really need to give much of a reason. He's just like, oh, I don't vouch for this person anymore.
Yep.
And it's like,
that's it.
Okay.
I think what's interesting as well is that so really like flesh out the situation.
Yes.
Imagine it takes place as we think. So she goes to the store. She's like, "Hey, sign this be my guarantor. Sign this document." No, an old Japanese papakatsu is like, "Yes, sick, bro. This is makes sense to me." And then he's like, "Let's be serious." She's like, "No, get fucked." He's like, "All right, gang. Ring, housing company. I'm no longer the guarantor. Take my name off that thing. Cool." Housing company's like, "We don't give a shit, dude. No skin off our back."
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Next step is now we have to call the girl to be like, hey, bro, you need a new guarantor.
And also, why did your guarantor, who the person like you were supposed to, be buddies with, all of a sudden just be like, yeah, no, fuck this person? Like, that's sus as fuck.
Oh, and also, David, one extra layer. How is she going to understand what the fuck is happening?
Yes, exactly.
Right?
Yes.
Right?
You can't read.
A letter comes into her house. She's like, yo, there's no barcode on this. How do I pay this bill?
Yeah. Like, I never considered that before because so she is living in a share house, right? So like it's all of your utilities are paid through your rent because
it's all looped in.
The owner of the share house is paying for water and electricity and whatever, and it's just like looped into your thing. So like now you move to a new place, you have to pay all that shit yourself. Like fuck. Okay. I remember when I moved here, when we moved here, and when I lived in Kawasaki. And when I lived in Kawasaki, I had to like go get stuff done for like my water. Like they like double charged me or overpaid me, right? So like You think that would be easy to be like, oh, okay, well, I'll go to like the Shakusho or whatever, but it's like no, because
Nope.
it's the fucking water company. So like here I
Mm-hmm.
am in my house, year one, googling where the fuck the Kawasaki TEPCO water company headquarters is. I
Yep.
find out where it is. It's on some like random street, and the office is like above a garage, like an auto body garage. So it's just like a staircase up. And I go up there, and like it's just like dudes sitting in fucking swivel chairs, and they're all in like their fucking like jumpsuit fatigue, like their work fatigue, like jumpsuit
Oh
shit.
yeah.
And I'm like looking,
Yeah.
I'm like, am I in the right fucking place? Like, there's nothing on the
Oh, you are.
windows, nothing to like indicate that this place is correct. So then I like
Mm-hmm.
ask the guy, I'm like, yo, am I at like the water company? He's like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm like, oh okay, you like charged me twice, or like I need to like turn my water off or whatever. I forget what the fuck I need to go there, but I had to
Some
go there
shit,
like
yeah.
multiple times. But like, I actually speak like some level of Japanese, so to all of a sudden get that foisted upon you and just be like, I don't speak Japanese. Also, this thing came in the mail. I don't know what the fuck it is.
I'm
Like,
fucked.
yeah, you're gonna have a fucking bad time. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
dude,
it's just
instantly
like,
fucked.
I'm just like, dude, I don't know what you are. I couldn't believe it. I was like, you're making the fucking worst choices, just bar none across the board, and you
I
keep doing it.
I do find it very fun that I've heard a lot of stories of people coming to Japan and making like really big mistakes. Like, and all the mistakes are things that I would say that if you had, sorry to say, but a lick of common sense, you would go, oh, this is not good. Let me not do these things because,
Right.
it's not going to work out
It's gonna
well
get
for
me in
me.
trouble.
Yeah, but I feel like people really come up with like a I'm an international person, privilege. I've swanned in here. I don't speak the
Right.
language. I don't know what's going on, but like if I bat my eyelids fast enough, if I flex my muscles hard enough, I can get away with a lot of things.
Mm.
And it really harkens back to a story that my one of my senpais told me. It was fucking brilliant. He was telling me a story of I'm sure I've said on the podcast as well. He was telling me a story about how you speaking Japanese and you being able to write kanji and stuff only impresses people for a time. Like you
Mm.
have a time limit. So if you come to Japan, you're year one, for example, you've just got to the country, and someone says "konnichiwa," and you go, "Ah, konnichiwa." They go, "Oh, good boy, well done, oh, well done," and that's fine for your first year. But the second you hit year two, it doesn't work anymore. You have to keep leveling up with the years you're here. You got to keep leveling up with how long you're in the country for. So like year one, you can be batting eyelids, flexing muscles. Oh, I'm just a baby. I don't know any better. And everyone goes, cool. Fair enough. Japanese is hard. That's a sentence that Japanese people will say to foreigners all the time. わかるね. 日本語難しいね. They're like, yeah, Japanese is so hard, right? We get
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
We get it. They have the empathy, the sympathy. They're happy you're doing your best and yada yada yada. But you get to like year two, year two, year three, year four,
You
especially year
you need
four,
to have
you
learned
very
something.
mm,
What
mm.
like you don't obviously like you don't need to be fluent,
No,
but you need to know
no.
something.
This. No one's saying 10 years in you got to be fluent, but they're saying 10 years in, that's 10 years in. You've got to at least be at the level of a shogakuse. You got to at least be able to have a conversation with me. Like, once you get to a certain level in, they're no longer impressed by, I don't know, I can write the kanji for coffee. They're like, cool. Anyway, like, we drinking or not? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is, and I feel like people who come to Japan don't really get the fact that you're only a novelty for so long. Even if you go to like the deepest inaka in the country and you're like
Right.
the
Yeah,
one
yeah.
foreigner from 1,000 miles, you'll be a novelty there for about a year and a half, and then you're just part of the furniture. Then it's like, oh yeah, that's
You're
fucking
you're
Steve Sensei.
you're fucking Homer Simpson, just like fading into the fucking bush, right? Like you just
Oh dude,
become
yeah,
one of the backdrop.
yeah. But to be fair, that's kind of what you want to aim for. You want to be part of the backdrop, but you want to be part of the backdrop in a way that the people know and love and respect you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
taking the countryside analogy, if you're living in the countryside and people are like, "Oh no, no, that's Steve Sensei. We don't talk to Steve Sensei because he
Right.
can't talk to us. That sucks." But like,
Mm.
no, that's Steve Sensei. We love that guy. He's teaching our kids. He's like idiots Akais every week, bro. He's like pounding beer, singing karaoke.
Yeah.
Bro, sick. Bro always claps the clap from fucking Yuda Yuda on time. Guy's sick. Like, know what I'm saying? Like it's shit like that, dude. Like I don't know. I think for her, I think for this individual especially, she's either going to learn very, very difficult lessons in the next few months, or she's going to have to turn everything around very, very quickly. Because,
Or be
for all we
homeless.
know, or be homeless, yeah. For all we know, this could go perfectly well for her. She could end up finding an amazing house very quickly,
Yep.
moving in the next 2 weeks, and just everything's perfectly fine. But I feel if she does that, she's going to learn the wrong lessons from this. And later on, down the road in Japan, like a year, maybe half a year, maybe 2 years in, she's going to try to do the same thing again,
Mm.
and it's not going to work.
So it's funny because I mentioned to someone I work with, I was like,
Yeah.
what's the over and under on them going back to Australia and just not coming back?
Oh, I was thinking that, yeah.
Because, like, you know, like, it's a little bit like, not auspicious, but it's a little bit like, yeah, I'm moving out of my house, and also I'm going back to Australia for summer vacation. It's like, oh yeah, like,
Oh, yeah.
how
Is
long is
that
your
the
summer
case?
vacation gonna be? Is it gonna be permanent? Like, because, like, we've been here long enough that we know that, like, sometimes people just disappear. It's like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
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 I'm going
yeah,
back to
yeah,
visit
yeah.
home, and then they just like,
Mm.
hey, can you get my shit out of my apartment and send it to me in the mail? It's like, well, no,
Oh, yeah, I've
fuck you,
had that.
but like,
Yeah.
it just happens, right? Like,
Mm, mm,
and
mm.
especially when it's like, oh, I don't have any money, oh,
Yeah.
I can't make ends meet, blah blah blah. Like,
Mm,
do you
mm.
really want to come back to that if you could just be like, oh, go back to mom and dad's back home and just start fresh and just like
Yeah.
I out of sight, out of mind. I've left Japan. Like, I don't care anymore.
I would say that especially with the rise of like what are these decades like
Sensei,
Sanseito.
though, yeah,
Thank you, Sanseito. Especially the rise of these decades and like the increase in sort of wariness against for foreigners, I would say. People who come over and do that are going to be more meiwaku, more of a nuisance than like sort of ever before. Already we're seeing the government be like, hey, if you're a foreigner and you've come here and you've lived here for a bit and you didn't pay tax and you fled in your second year and didn't pay anything, they're like, hey, we're gonna reach out. We're gonna be like asking you to pay that tax. It's
yeah,
technically owed, you know?
mm-hmm.
So that's starting. I think the same thing is gonna happen with people who like flee the country back to wherever they're from after like, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 months.
Right,
And they have like unpaid housing stuff or like they've left things like half sort of untied up. I think eventually there's going to be a situation where the government's like, okay, we've had enough of this. We need to form some kind of like an international organization or something where like they can start clawing back some of the money. And weirdly enough, I don't think it'll be like vindictive. I don't think it'll be like the whole we hate foreigners, so we're going to do this. I think Japan is like, we just don't have enough money to pay for all our pensioners here. We kind of have to do this. We have no other choice.
right.
We have to claw back money from wherever we can. And that's just like another source they can claw back from. So yeah, if she does dip, I really hope she like doesn't just do a whole like what's it called, a night run or something where you just like leave the country like
Yeah.
in the middle of the night and never come back.
Just go get.
You definitely want to like
I need
basically,
to go get cigarettes. I'll be back.
I'm just gonna get that milk, man. I'll be right
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
These Cocoa Puffs awfully dry. I'll be right back. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah. Like, I feel like that was pretty prevalent in the past because there was kind of no repercussions for it, right?
Oh, there wasn't, yeah.
To be fair, I feel like even now there's not really any repercussions
not
for
really.
it anyway. But
No, there's not.
it feels just kind of shitty, especially when it's like
It is.
the fallout is gonna be the rest of us are
Mm.
put in the lurch.
It
in
is.
a way.
What I find bad is what is that? So if you're coming from like a low economic sort of country or like you've come to Japan for a better sort of a chance for good employment or
Right.
you just hate the country you're from and you want to leave it for whatever reason,
Amen, brother.
bro, I feel you, dude. You're not gonna go back, right?
Oh fuck no.
Me and you, for example.
Oh yeah, I know. You want to jerk off still? They can't do that anymore.
That's what you can't do in the UK anymore until you show your ID.
Oi, mate, you got a license for that dick?
You got a fucking license for that fucking jerking, mate. You better stop pumping that shaft, sonny. That's the UK currently. You gotta flash your ID for you.
I'll give you a
jerk,
flogging.
Fuck. I'll give you a flogging. That's a promise, mate, not the one you expected. Show me your ID. Fucking hell. The UK, ladies and gentlemen, fucking awful. Yeah, I feel like people who are like escaping from something or like trying to improve their lives in Japan, they aren't the ones who are going to flee the country, I would say, back to wherever they came from.
No,
A lot of them are like, right? A lot of them are like, do you know what? currently my situation's kind of shit in Japan. I've come here for teaching age, for example. Not as good as I wanted it to be, want a better job. Cool. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna work really hard so I can actually like sort of make something here in Japan, my now adopted country.
Yep.
The ones who have affluent families, let's say, things to go back to, big houses back in the homelands, luscious fields to return to, you find those are the ones that generally run away.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that generally escape the country because they come here and they go, ugh, wait a minute. Working's hard. Ugh.
Yeah.
Hold on a
Working's
second.
hard. Also, wages are low.
Wages are low.
Unfortunately.
They are.
But yeah,
I mean, suck, yeah.
it is an ongoing situation. Summer has just started. We will see where the bones fall as it is.
Dude, I'm so interested.
And I think it will be kind of just like a funny story to follow up on a little bit later.
No, 100%. Oh, let me know. Are you on summer holiday now?
I am officially from today. I'm on summer holiday, which is nice.
I want summer. The one thing I miss about teaching is summer holiday. I don't get it, dude. I don't get a day of summer holiday.
It's zero.
Fuck, dude. It's zero, yeah.
Well, I mean, you can dry all those tears with all the more money you make than I do.
This is true. I make a lot more money than the average international person working in Japan.
Yes.
But it is chained in with just no summer vacation and working. Oh my God, dude, this week, holy fucking shit, right? Let me this is work stuff I can talk about. Normally when I go and see David, like an hour before the podcast.
Yeah, we didn't get an hour long like shit talking tirade.
Yeah, where I'm like, hear the drama that's currently going on behind scenes that you'll hear about in a week's time, and then everything comes out and it's like, this was what I was talking about. This is the shit stuff I was discussing. Like shit like that. It's so much fun. But I was at my friend's wedding last week. It was a big 3-day affair. My voice is still recovering from it. Super fun, down in Kamakura, great ass time. But I realized during these 3 days, I'm basically working like all the time. Like I am always working. Because for those 3 days, I didn't work. Like I turned my Lark off, my Slack off, turned all the alarms off, my emails off, and I was like, okay, cool. I've officially told everyone, guys, I will not be working this weekend. This is a weekend of drinking way too much and like celebrating the love of my friends, you know? I get back on Monday and I'm like, holy shit, why is stuff not done? David, for the love of God, things that should have been done, not done. I'm sitting there and I'm like, this isn't my stuff to do. This is stuff I've told people to do and people just have not done it. What is going on here? So I start like asking around. I'm like, hey, my brother in Christ, this work that I asked you to do, it's not been done. Why is that? The excuse is ridiculous. You know, so there's always excuses. Oh, you know, we're waiting for this. I can't tell exactly what it was, but for example, it'll be something like this. It'll be like, hey, David, I asked you to take this cup to the kitchen. Why is this cup still here and not in the kitchen? And your reply would be, well, I was waiting for you to eat that sandwich. And I go, hold on a minute. What does that have to do with
What the fuck's that got to do with the cup?
Right? Constantly stuff like that. And I was like, well, I get it. If I'm not there cracking the whip, constantly pinging people and asking them to get shit done, things don't move forward. Holy fucking shit. So like, there was so much stuff behind. Monday, I worked 12 hours. Tuesday, I did 11. Wednesday, I did 10. Thursday, I think I also did 10. And then finally on Friday, I only did 9. And I can see myself coming out of the tunnel and I was like, oh yes, this is it finally, dude. But even today in the morning, I was like, oh, I've got to quickly log on for like half an hour of work. And then like just all things that get done. But I'm like, wait, I'm pretty sure like in the beginning when I joined this company, they said don't work on the weekend. So there's like a whole thing where I think I now have to sit down with HR and just be like, hey, like, what do I do in this situation? Because I'm currently in a situation where unless I'm working basically every single day, I'll be working almost 10-hour days Monday to Friday. You know what I'm saying? Absolute insanity, dude. So it was God, it was so much work. Holy shit. But the weekend was a fucking blast, dude. Lots of drinking, lots of hanging out, getting way too drunk. wedding stuff. But speaking of the wedding stuff, there's one thing I wanted to tell you about.
Okay.
Absolute fucking hilarious, dude. So we're at the wedding. The wedding was like a traditional Japanese wedding. So at the big like main shrine in Kamakura,
Yep.
and they get up to like the shrine area bit in the middle. They start doing like this whole wedding ceremony. Now, I've realized international travelers don't know how to read the room because
Okay.
fuck me. Getting married was like obviously a Japanese woman and a foreign guy from America. Okay, people are passing and I can see some Japanese people passing being like, "Oh, wedding, how lovely, how interesting," and they'll go, "Oh, look, the husband is the husband's a foreigner. Well, that's different. That's interesting."
Mm,
And they keep walking. They don't stop.
right.
They don't stop. Like every single Japanese person that passed like the wedding shrine thing would be like, "Oh, wedding, steki, subarashi. Ah, a foreigner, wonderful. I hope you enjoy this Japanese culture." And they'll keep walking.
Yeah. Yeah.
No photos, no fuckeries, nothing. Every, oh Lord have mercy, every single fucking tourist would stop, take photos, take videos, and that's not the worst of it. If that's all they were doing, you'd be like, fair enough,
Yeah.
cool,
Yeah.
no worries.
Well, yeah. It's it's not something you see all the time. So you're like,
Yeah,
this is weird. Cool. I guess.
couple schnaps, whatever, dude. For me personally, I think that's weird. Like, you're gonna be going through
Sure. Yeah.
your
Yeah.
you could be going through your Japanese travel photos and just be like, wow, check out Kamakura. That was the ocean. Yeah, that was Enoshima. Check out the fucking sea candle. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's a white guy. Yeah, he was getting married. So we took photos of
I
him.
think because I don't
I
know what
think
a Japanese marriage
what it
ceremony looks
like.
like. I just
Yeah.
assume I don't know. You know,
Because if
maybe.
someone showed me that, I'd be like, were you invited? And they'd be like, no. I'd be like, so you just took photos of a stranger?
Whoa, you went to a
Fucking
cosplay convention? Why are these people in costumes?
dude, right? So dumb. So like, you can tell who's part of the wedding and who's not. It's very easy. Everyone who was
Right.
part of the wedding was in like waistcoats, suits,
Yeah.
traditional kimonos and
Mm.
stuff. And we were like not standing on the shrine, of course. You're standing like below the shrine. We're all standing in the shade, in the space, like taking photos and videos. Obviously, we're clearly part of the wedding.
Yeah, 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 of
The
course.
amount of tourists who would like come over to us, see you all in the wedding. We're wearing suits and shit. It's a hot day. It's hot as fuck. Why would
Yeah.
I be in a suit if I wasn't part of this wedding? And then they'll try to like jimmy themselves to the front so they could get a better photo. Brother, brother, read the. What are you doing? Stand at the back. If you want to take a photo, raise your arm as high as it goes and hope it's not blurry. Like, how
Mm.
dare you try to push to the front? So, like, after a while, we'll just like, you, are you stupid? Are you actually dumb? So it was that for a long time. It's like people trying to push past, we're blocking the way, like,
Mm.
keeping our space basically, just being like, hey, yeah, you can like take photos, whatever, but like, don't be a nuisance, don't get in the way.
Right.
But then we get to the part where the bride and the groom, like, they're leaving the shrine, they're walking down. There's like a big path that goes from where the shrine sits to the opening of the entrance to the shrine. Massive long
Yeah.
road.
Mm.
The people running the wedding come out and they're basically like, hey guys, move. Please don't block this pathway because that's where the bride and groom are gonna be walking. We're gonna be taking photos here.
Yeah, yeah.
There's gonna be video being taken. Don't step on the cobblestone path. Don't you fucking dare.
Simple enough.
And everyone moves because everyone's like, what kind of. Everyone moves. Couple tourists realize everyone's moving and goes, oh, gang. They move as well. I'm like, wonderful, excellent, good job, guys. Read the room. People were like, one stepping onto the cobblestones, trying to lean over to take photos. The amount of photos that are probably just like half of my hair in the photo on purpose is unbelievable. Because I'm standing there and I'm like leaning over and just blocking
Yeah.
photos, just ruining photos. This one woman, like, I stand in, I lean in, she taps me on the shoulder, and I'm like, what? And she's like, says something. I'm like, what? And she's like, trying to take a photo. And I was like, fuck off. I was like, fuck off, God. And so just straight back in, like, fuck off, dickhead. And this one guy, bro, it's me and Jay, because Jay was there as well.
Mm.
So me and Jay just start kicking off, because me and Jay are like, fuck these guys, bro. This one guy, He fully steps 2 feet onto the cobblestones, walks in, stands in the middle, and just starts like snapping photos. The woman's like, excuse me, please don't stand there. And I'm like, you guys aren't doing this right. Me and Jay gonna take over. Because me and Jay were done. At this stage, this has been going on for like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Me and Jay are like, we're done. We're done. So Jay was like, yeah. At the end of everything, Jay was like, oh yeah, I was the good cop. Jordan was the bad cop. I was like, no, Jay. You were the bad cop. I was the worst cop who's getting his badge taken away after this fucking...
And your gun and badge. You're off the force.
You're off the force. You can't shoot everyone who stands on a cobblestone path.
Can or won't.
Bro, I called this man a cunt like several times to his face. Like, I was like, you dumb, blind fucking cunt. You can't read the fucking room, you stupid piece of shit. Get off the fucking... Why are you taking photos of random people? Are you dumb? Bro, I just started cursing people out. And then, like, people just started leaving. They were like, nah, dude, we're not getting involved in this. Everyone starts leaving. Our boy is like standing there in his like marriage kimono thingy, looks over me, gives me a nice little good job nod, and I'm like, okay, excellent. Because at that stage I was like, I think I've gone too far. I look at the groom, he's like, nah, perfect. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, it was so sick. Dude, I fucking snapped.
If there's anything we can agree upon, it's fuck tourists.
Dude, there was
fuck them.
There was one woman, there was like a tour group. Jay said something so funny. I almost pissed myself. There's like a tour group. I'm like, where's this tour group from? These cunts are like the most like Jama, just constantly in the way. And they're all wearing the same stupid badges. They're all wearing the same fucked off stupid lanyards. And I'm like, where are these fucking stupid pieces of shit from? Because these guys, wow, aggressive. What an understatement. What a fucking understatement. You know where they're from? I'll give you a hint. It's not America.
I mean, then I would assume, are they white?
Yes, they're all white.
Then I'm going to assume the UK.
Oh, baby. Israel.
Bro.
The Israel jokes began. And then
yeah,
we're just like...
I have been hearing that, like, recently, that, like, Israeli tourists are like the fucking worst.
The worst. Well, David, you gotta be David. These wedding photos were promised to them 3,000 years ago. It's their wedding.
Yeah, I don't know, like where this has come from all of a sudden, because like you know, you go back like 5 or 10 years, you never heard like any of this shit, but it's like. It's not even like a word of mouth, like people like, yeah, X and Y is bad. It's like there's like video evidence every single time of people just being fucking assholes. And it's like,
awful.
Why? What?
David, you're not going back far enough, okay?
No, apparently
we gotta go back 3,000 years when Japan was promised them. I think they're scoping new territory. I think that's what it is. They're trying to work out which country can they go to next, where they'll have the least resistance, clearly. Because these, I swear to God, these fuckers were the worst. The one who I turned around and told to fuck off, that was her. No other tourist the entire day had the fucking gall to tap me on the shoulder and be like, hey, I'm trying to take a photo of these strangers. No one has been tried.
Hey, my friend's trying to get married. Fuck you.
Fuck you, dude. You right? Bro, no one else had the fucking goal to even try. Like, I'd get in people's cameras, like, get in their fucking way, and they'd be like, well, Shogun, I'm not part of this wedding. You know, they'd be like, all right, fair enough. I'll take a photo from another angle. He gets the best angle. He clearly knows the bride and groom. Only this wench was like, let me tap this guy on the shoulder, whip out my Bible, show him that this wedding was actually promised to me 72,000 years ago. Just so he knows.
Yeah, someone on YouTube asked if they're British, but yeah, that's yep.
Nah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? British is very close because listen, the British love coming to places and taking shit over and ruining stuff. But yeah, close. Sorry, no, Israeli indeed. Apart from that, dude, fucking majestic wedding. I kind of want to also do like a traditional wedding thing in a shrine, the thingy. But the problem is, I want to do both parts. I want to be obviously the groom in the wedding, but I also want to be like a guest telling tourists to fuck off.
Fuck off. Yeah,
You know,
yeah. I don't know. Just
hard
yeah.
life.
I mean, there is the benefit, right, of like people like us who would not be afraid to tell people to fuck off. Like you should just have us running security.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Like 100% honest, because the
Yeah.
issue is that like any of the Japanese people that you hire for the thing are like working for the temple, and they'll just be like, sumimasen, like don't you know,ここに歩いてないよ. Like don't walk, don't walk here, right?
Yeah.
But like it's so much easier, so much more direct just to tell people, hey, fuck off. And they're like there's no mixed messaging. It's not polite. It's like you need to leave now. Fuck you.
Dude, do you know what you should do? Hire us as like pretend guests. We come to the wedding.
Yeah.
We're dressed in suits.
These are my two foreign friends you've never met.
Oh yeah. We're friends of Suzuki-san's uncle, whatever, dude.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about us, dude. We won't be at the Nijikai. We're only at the main wedding.
You know Uncle Suzuki. What a guy.
You know, he's been to he went to Seattle for a semester. That's where he met them.
I mean, that's a believable enough story, right?
Right?
Yeah.
And then we can spend the entire day telling internationals to fuck off, and there's no respite on the
Yeah, what are they gonna do? Be like, no, you fuck off. It's like, what,
brother?
I'm in a wedding. Like, what the fuck?
Brother, I'm wearing a suit.
Yeah.
Brother,
you can't. Someone wearing a suit, you can't tell them to fuck off. That's like against the rules. If someone wearing a suit comes up to you and says you need to fuck off, it should be like rule numero uno that you should fuck off.
Oh, you gotta fuck off. You have to fuck off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doubly so if they give me a fake badge. I would love to be the fuck off police.
I'm the wedding police. And I've told you now. I've given you your warning. Fuck off if you do not leave.
I've given you a warning to fuck off. I've given you one nasty glance. This is technically your second warning, a verbal warning telling you to fuck off. Third warning, I will shoot you. I do have a gun. It's a temple gun, but I have a gun nonetheless, and I will use it to shoot you, sir.
Yeah.
On these royal grounds, I'm allowed to shoot you.
We should just get like those like non-tipped like Kudo arrows and just like you just throw them at people like javelins.
No, can we just do it in Kudo style? I want a really big bow. So they're running from
sit on the roof of the temple and just pick people off with a bow.
It's like, sir, off the cobble path. David, take the shot.
Take the shot.
Yoink!
Silent but deadly. You'd never see it coming.
Never see it coming. And then we play that song about never seeing it coming. Yeah. It's gonna be so fucking good, dude. What a wedding. What a wedding. Maybe we should plan weddings too. Holy shit, dude.
I mean, how hard could it be?
It's just one day.
Just find a temple and get a Shinto priest guy to go like bing bang bong, you're married. Like, yeah, you know, how hard can that be?
Yeah, true. To be fair, this is like my first big like international wedding and international sort of ceremony I've been to.
I have a question because I've also been to like a straight up full like Japanese style wedding. Were you like part of like the wedding party? I guess like I was a little bit different because at that time I was already married, so technically I was part of the groom's koseki. So I was like actually like up in the thing like doing the stuff.
Yeah.
And like, did they do like the whole traditional thing where like they're drinking sake and
yes.
Oh yeah, okay, man,
dude, so cool,
dude. I was fucking hammed after that, cause like, so like the fucking like the bride and groom have to like drink sake after like every like there's like every like vow or whatever, you're like drinking a thing and then you have to like you get like the really shallow but really wide huge like thing and you have to like drink all the sake out of it. But like as part of the koseki or the other family, you also have to drink sake and stuff. So it was like they just like kept just like filling it like the fucking like Shinto priestess like helper person would like come around and
do power harassment.
Whoa.
Yeah, she's like,
what the fuck?
What happened? Yeah, she's like, yeah, next shot, dude.
Hang on. Something happened with your audio just doubled up. Did you like unmute?
No.
Did you unmute the stream by accident?
No.
Weird. I only have the stream that was so weird.
Is it still doubling up?
It's not anymore. Oh, what the fuck? There's a tiny little bit. Oh my god, that was from my recording. There's a tiny little teeny tiny bit of audio that was still left in the track. Sorry, that's my bad.
That's hilarious.
We're all good.
No, okay, good. But yeah, it was good. It was like a traditional wedding. I wasn't part of any wedding party. I was just like a guest basically. There, yeah. But that was good though. I think what's really interesting, especially with international weddings, one of my thoughts is always how do you do the speeches correctly, you know? Because there's a lot of like translating to do, right?
I mean, I guess so, yeah. I mean,
that was a big one for me.
Yeah, because like you have to, you do have to answer questions, and they're feeding you sake, so you're getting like progressively more drunk in a language that is maybe your second language.
Dude, fuck yeah.
I would just say hi, because like, what are you saying no to?
Imagine if you double barrel question me on my wedding day, I'd be so fucking pissed.
Do you not never want to maybe almost try to like no one's gonna ask you a question like that, right?
No, yeah. They know we're pounding like fucking several shots of sake during this wedding. They keep it.
It's amazing that you're not gonna pass out at the altar.
Bro. Yes, dude. Yes.
Yeah.
The Nijika especially, like vibing in the Nijika, and I realized the Nijika is based like a really big dinner drinking party affair of like speeches and slideshows and yada yada yada. But like they found a bilingual wedding planner. Dude.
Okay.
I don't know where they found this person. But this woman is a godsend.
You can find them. Whose wedding did I go to that was also bilingual? Whose wedding was that?
We went to one and we had to translate. I remember that.
Yeah. But that was a different wedding. Who the fuck's wedding did I go to? Where like it was another. They got married in Yokohama. Was it?
Oh,
did you go? Like I don't.
Ooh, my brain.
No, you didn't go, but I did. I remember. It was I went to with an ex-girlfriend to her friend's wedding. That's what it was, and she was also marrying a foreign guy. And I'm like, yeah, that was. Did I ever tell you about that wedding?
Go on.
Like apparently I pissed someone off so bad, but I didn't hear about it until it was like third-hand information. And
wait, what the fuck?
And it was like, but like. I think it was just like a misunderstanding because the guy got like so drunk that he just like made up shit that I did not say.
Oh, for fuck's sake. All right, go on.
So
go
on. Like I go to this wedding, right? And of course they sit me at the table with like the groom's like friends who had come to Japan who who are from like back home. And the guy was Canadian, so he was from Canada as well. And he was from Vancouver, right? So I'm sitting with these two dudes who are from Vancouver, and they're like asking me like, "Oh, where are you from?" Blah blah blah, and I'm like, I'm from this place and the other whatever, and like, "Oh yeah, you ever been to Vancouver?" I'm like, yeah, I've been to Vancouver, whatever. I'm like, it's nice, but like I'd never lived there because like I get the impression that people are kind of snobby and it's like very 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 expensive, and like that's not like an insane thing to say, right?
No, yeah.
So like a week goes by, and like. I get like secondhand information from my girlfriend at the time, and she's like, "Dude, what the fuck did you say?" I'm like, "What do you mean? Like, what are you talking about?" And she's like, "Oh, I just heard from my friend that the groom's friend was like super fucking mad and like he was gonna like fucking fight you and like punch you." And I'm like,
"What the fuck?"
And I'm like. What? And she's like, "Oh yeah." She's like, "He said that you were saying like people were stupid and like ignorant and blah blah blah." And I'm like, "No, I didn't." I'm like, "What are you fucking talking about?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, they were like thinking of like you know removing you from whatever." And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And like apparently this guy had got like so fucking hammered that he just like
No way.
made up his own story about me talking mad shit about people from Vancouver. And then I'm like, and then
No
after she tells me the story, and I'm like, but I'm right though. Because
Yeah, like
you've just proved my point. Even if I didn't say it, you said I said some shit about people from Vancouver being fucking assholes and like flying off the handle and being pieces of shit.
mm.
And then
And
the
here you
guy
are.
the guy that's complaining about me is doing the exact thing that imaginary me described.
Holy
So,
fucking.
in a way, imaginary me has proved his own point.
Basically.
And
Wow.
she's like,
How?
yeah, I guess so. Like, that's true. And I'm like, yeah, like, so, okay. Then there's no issue. One, because I didn't do it, and two, because I'm right, and I didn't even say anything.
Exactly. It's really strange as well. Like, what to get so drunk, you're imagining arguments against the place that you're from is absolutely
And, like, you
insane.
want to
But
fist
then,
fight me?
oh fuck off, grow up, grow
Um,
up.
Like, I don't know. Like, I feel pretty confident I could take people in a fight.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not the man I used to be, but I still know how to fight from many years of
Years of practice. Yeah.
So,
I find that so weird
and
that
also like, why you're fighting why you want to fight at a fucking wedding?
there we go. That was literally what I'm
Like,
gonna say.
what the fight? Like, what the fight?
It's a wedding.
Yeah.
You want to fight a wedding, brother?
Why? Why? Like, I'm like, not only that, you want to fight at a wedding in a foreign country that
Here we
you've
go.
come to for your friend against a person you've only met maybe an hour ago and you will never meet again after this event is over. I'm like, are you dumb? I guess fake me was
shame.
right.
No, yeah. The shame as well.
Yeah.
Like the absolute shame of like being in a foreign country, your boy's wedding. Imagine he starts to fight, starting a fight. If I'm like the bride's family, and I'm like first time meeting the groom, and I'm like, wow, this is the groom, wonderful. These are his boys. They've come all this way, treasured individuals. I'm glad they've come this far. And it's like, sorry, hold on. Why is your husband's best friend fighting one of our taxpayers? What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean you're starting a fight at a wedding? I'm like, nah, this.
It's just like, weird. What a weird situation.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know this guy, but if those are the friends he's keeping, I don't like this guy.
And it was
You know what I
funny
mean?
because they're like, oh, like the bride and groom like don't like you anymore, and I'm like, I don't
Okay.
like. First off, I was a +1, so like,
Yeah.
I if I could care less, I would. Like if
I
I could
would.
go into if I could take like if I could go into the negatives and take away someone who does care, I would do it.
Ooh,
Like
steal
like,
care from
yeah,
someone
if I could
else,
steal
just
care
throw
from
it
someone
away.
else to make them not care just as much as me,
yeah,
I
dude.
would. But like, yeah, I'm like, I'm like, I don't care. Like, I'll never see these people again. They can get fucked. Like,
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
like,
that's weird. Yeah, you were a +1 at a wedding. Do you know what I think it is? It could be he was just so drunk and belligerent he didn't know what the fuck was going on, or it could just
100%.
be he loves. It's probably actually also he just loves starting drama.
possibly.
Some people just they love a bit of fucking drama. They can't live without some kind of dramatic thing happening currently, which is just ridiculous to
Yeah,
me, dude.
it
Like,
was weird because like it was funny too because after I talked to them and I was like, yeah, like I never said any of this shit. Like I like barely talked to this guy because like he's just some fucking dude, and I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
care. Like I'm going to talk to my then girlfriend and like her friends because I actually give a shit. So I'm just like, okay, like I said like 3 words to this guy, like I don't care. And I told as much to the bride and groom. They're like, oh yeah. And then later on, the groom was like, oh yeah, you know my friend. He often like kind of like flies out. He's got like anger issues and blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, then like why would you just take his word if you knew that was the case? I'm like, are you dumb? Like,
oh, my friend just has anger issues and he drinks too much. And
yeah,
I bought him all this Japan, even though.
like fuck man. Like I'm like, oh my god, yeah. It was just like a shit show, and like I think. Eventually, it just got to the point where I told my ex-girlfriend, I'm like, frankly, like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
If they like you, fine.
Fine.
That's
Cool. Yeah.
that's your bag. But like, if they don't like me, I could give less of a fuck.
Dude, I could never invite someone with, I apologize to anyone who does, but I could never invite someone who has anger issues to my wedding.
I wouldn't
Like,
be friends with someone who has like weirdo
bro,
anger issues.
was that too? Yeah, but like the wedding's meant to be like a really chill day where you just like vibe
Yeah.
with the friends and family and hang out. You get too drunk, you just vibe, like, dude, like dancing and drinking and having a grand old time. Like, I couldn't imagine being at a wedding and then just there's just a guy in the corner I've got to be wary of because like if I say like the Mets are bad or whatever sports team that Canada's supporting, like he's gonna
The
fucking
Met,
flip out and start shooting people. What the
the
fuck, dude? Like,
Mets. That's a very
I don't know.
specific. All right.
I don't know. I don't know. What Canadian sports team A bad?
Yeah.
Maple
Sure.
syrup is mid,
Yeah.
and he starts shooting up the place. Like, the fuck,
Hey.
bro? Like,
Whoa.
grow up.
Hey.
Nah, maple
Hey.
syrup's delicious. I would never actually say that. You good? You
How
good? You
how
good? You good?
fucking dare you?
To be fair, golden. Yeah, real maple syrup, sick. I'm not gonna lie. But no, yeah, like
You
it's
know
supposed to be a
now that
chill
I'm
day. I
thinking
don't
about it,
get it.
because like we're talking about weddings, like this brings up
Mm,
like weird wedding stories that I'm
mm, mm,
thinking
mm.
of. Did I ever tell you about the time I abandoned my friend at a wedding?
No, go and preach. Talk to me.
Okay,
That's crazy.
so we're this is like it was funny because I think this is like a week before I moved to Japan, right?
Damn.
My longtime friend from like elementary school was getting married in like the mountains in Alberta or whatever, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm like, me and my other friend who we like live down the street from each other. So like, oh, well, you know what? Well, like this is kind of far away. We'll just carpool. That'll be fun. Boys road trip. You know, it's great.
No, yeah, yeah. That sounds great.
And my other friend who lives in Calgary, so that's like 3-ish hours away.
Mm.
He got invited too, but at the time he like, you know, he wasn't in like the best place like personally. Like he was, you know, a little bit not doing great. But we're like, you know what?
Yeah,
Okay, you got invited to the wedding. You don't have a way to get there. I'll come pick you up. It's fine.
oh, that's nice. Yeah,
It's cool,
yeah, yeah.
right? So we go and pick up my friend. We have a good time. Meet him at his house. We drive off to the wedding. We go to the wedding, right?
Sick.
At the wedding, me and my other friend, we like, okay, yeah, we're bunking together at this hotel because we had paid for it together. My other friend had asked me like, hey, can I get a ride there? And I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. We have to go
Why
to
not? Yeah,
Calgary
cool.
anyway, so we'll just pick you up. And I don't know where he was staying, but I was like, cool, whatever. And we get to the wedding. The wedding goes off, and we're like at the reception, and like this dude is getting like fucking like drunk, and the guy that we brought is getting like drunk and belligerent, and he like wants to
fuck.
fight with the groom's like half brother, who's also a fucking asshole. Let me just preface.
What are we?
Let me just
fucking okay?
preface this with the other guy is also fucking asshole, so I'm not surprised this happened. But like they're like getting into like a straight up fist fight, right? And he's like getting drunk and belligerent with me, and like he starts getting into my face. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm your ride home. And we are like we're like 3 hours away from where you live, and also in the mountains, and there's fucking nothing here.
Oh,
There's like we're at like a
no,
mountain resort, and there's fucking nothing, right? So fucking he's getting belligerent with me. He's being a fucking asshole. And I'm like, you know what? Okay, you're drunk. You're being a fucking asshole. I'll wait till tomorrow morning. I text him tomorrow morning, and he's still being an asshole. I'm like, yo, why are you being a fucking asshole? I'm like, fine. You know what? Like, fuck you. Like, I'm leaving. I'm not picking you up. Good luck. Find a way home. Like, I don't give a fuck, right? So apparently he like has to like hitchhike to get home, and he like
no way.
and he like was like hitchhiking on the fucking highway. He like had tripped and fell in like the ditch and like broke his fucking ankle or something.
Jesus,
And like
fuck, dude.
he just got the shit beat out of him that weekend. And he's like because like I talk with him like pretty regularly now, and he's like he's a lot better than he was.
Good,
And I'm
good,
like,
yeah.
yo, I was like, yo, you know, it's like, sorry, I kind of like, you know, ditched you at the fucking the wedding in the mountains. And he's just like, no, I was being a fucking asshole. Like, I deserve to get left there. And I'm like, oh, okay, I don't feel so bad. He's like, I would have left my ass too. Fuck that guy. I was being a prick.
This feels like a big turning around moment for him, dude. Like
Yeah.
he sat down and was
Honestly,
like,
yes. He's like, when you guys just like fucking left me there, and I had to figure out how to like hitchhike like 3 hours to get home. He's like,
Yep.
man, I really fucked. Like, what the fuck am I doing? And I'm like, okay, well, like, you know, I didn't feel good about leaving you there, but you know, you're being a fucking asshole, and I don't want to take you home. Like, I'm not
Dude,
wasting my gas to take you home.
I am a massive fan of doing stuff like that to people, like 100%. I remember like recently, like a couple of days ago now, like um there was a girl I went to college with,
Mm,
amazing individual, very very intelligent, very fun to talk to, and we were in like the same kind of orbit,
mm.
basically. Um, so we knew each other. We'd like been to parties together. We hung out together. Like we'd hung out like we're always in groups basically. And then like I randomly came across her new Instagram, and
Mm.
I was like, I know this person. That's really cool. So we reconnected, started talking again. Like the whole like catch up thing. How you
Mm.
been? Where you living now? Yada yada yada. And then she asked like, have you spoken to anyone from like college? Because we used to go to college together.
Yeah.
And there was one person we used to go to college with, just just atrocious, just an atrocious individual, just like um really really bad time suck, very toxic, doesn't really care about like friendship per se.
They're
It's
kind
more
of there,
like
but no one likes them really.
yeah, it's very much like kind of what can I get out of you, you know what I mean? That like that was this person's MO from from like the first day I met them. But I was just in that group. I didn't invite this person in, someone just knew them, so they
Mm.
were in the group as well. And the more I knew this person, the more I was like, man, this person fucking sucks. Like this person is horrendous. Like if I don't have anything for them, I might as well not exist, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's one of
Yeah.
those people. Toxic, very toxic. I like began the great separation where I like separated myself from like the group, everyone in it basically, like all the members. I just like bounced out basically, found a completely new group and just like went over my life basically. Um, apparently no one had done what you did to your friend to that girl.
Mm.
So no one had actually sat down with her or like abandoned her somewhere or been like, hey, you're being a cunt. People just avoided her or like, I don't know. No one's done it. I don't know what they've done. But anyway, reconnected with this friend recently and I was like, you talk to everyone still, how's everything going, yada yada. And she was like, up until 3 years ago, I was still talking to this like leech of a friend,
Yeah.
which is crazy. College was more than a decade ago. I'm about 32. College was like, I think I was 19, 18-ish age when I went, maybe younger than that, 17,
Mm.
whatever age you graduated, 16, 17 basically. So it's been a while. It's been like over a decade. That's crazy. I was like, only 3 years ago, what happened? This is how you know, like, unless you like put someone through some kind of a trial like this, they're never gonna learn anything. Because
Mm.
3 years ago, when she stopped talking to this person, she goes, I stopped messaging this person just to be like, hey, like, I've realized if I don't message you, you don't message me back. So she stopped messaging, see what happened.
Mm.
And then like 6 months later, the girl messages her to be like, oh my God, I realized that we've not spoken in so long and we're drifting away and I don't know what happened and
Mm.
hopefully we can reconnect, yada, yada, yada. And the girl was like, she didn't reply. She was like, at that stage, she realized this girl probably needs something from her, which is why she's like looped her back in and like messaged her again. But if she
Yeah.
didn't message, nothing would have happened like every single time. I think if you have someone like that in your life, it's so important to like just serve them up like the hardest of truths as soon as you can. Otherwise, they will not change. This girl has now been like this for over a decade. And like, she's probably also in her 30s. Well, no, she's definitely in her 30s now. So like, this is kind of her set personality. Like, she's not going to change now, right?
Mm.
Absolutely insane. But yeah, it's just absolutely ghastly, dude. Seriously, terrible.
That's my wedding stories. I like some of them anyway. More to come, maybe. Who knows?
Hey, maybe I'll get married soon and we'll have a big old wedding story
Mm.
about my marriage or whatever. That'll be fun. That'll be
Mm.
interesting.
Mm.
I do wonder like like thinking about like marriage and stuff. I do wonder like where I would end up getting married, like Japan or like the UK or like do like a quiet thing or something.
I
Like I
I
don't know,
also still want to have a
big
like
wedding.
a some kind of a ceremony, right? Because we
Yeah, yeah,
we
yeah.
didn't have one because we got married like during COVID time, so it was
Yes,
like
that's right.
you
Yeah.
can't really do
Mm.
that.
Mm-hmm. Do it on the anniversary. Just pick
Yeah,
one of your
one of the
anniversaries. Just be like,
anniversaries and
hey,
just go.
yeah.
Yep.
I think that's the best way to do it, honestly. Would you do it in Japan or in Canada?
Oh, definitely in Canada. Not in Canada. In Japan.
Let's go, baby. Let's
We
fucking
already
go,
we
dude.
already kind of did something in Canada, so like we don't need
Oh
to.
yeah,
But like the Japanese side of the family hasn't got anything, so
yeah. That's right. Yeah. Fuck, dude. Are you gonna go down to like hometown, do it there?
I mean, could yeah, for
I
sure.
mean,
Like go to
that'll be
like
good.
there's like not like the local shrine, but like the big shrine in the area. You could definitely do it there for sure.
That'd be
And
cool.
it's out of the
Invite
way
me.
enough that it wouldn't be an issue to just
Bring all
get
the
people
boys
there.
in.
Yeah.
Invite all the friends down. Everyone would spend like a long weekend in the hometown to hang out. That'd be
Hmm.
sick. That'd be so sick. I'm stoked for that, dude. Yeah, fucking excellent. Let me give you a quick rundown of things I'm doing over the next few weeks because I
Sounds good.
know I'm gonna leave it there. So next few weeks, dude, holy shit, I have I have a lot of content that I got that I gotta work on.
Mm.
Holy fuck! So like a few days ago, I realized that summer holiday was coming up. I think the 8th, right? No, you start now.
Yep.
Okay, your summer holidays now. I think a lot of companies also have like either 4 till the 8th, which is like from basically this week until like Friday or Friday till the 15th, like a big holiday coming up.
Yep.
So I realized that I'm gonna have like a week where I'm basically home by myself. I need to do something. So I
Mm.
decided I need to finally start ticking off some of these prefectures that I've never been to. So
Mm.
next week, I think I'm gonna go maybe Shimane and probably like Tottori or something like that.
Gonna go see some sand museum.
Dude, See, I wasn't gonna go to Tottori,
Yeah.
but I was like completely against
But
it.
the sand
But I made,
museum.
dude, fuck it, it really, really, really convinced me. I made this stupid reel about like Miyazaki, just a quick one,
Mm.
and I got some comments like, "Hey, you should visit this prefecture," and I got a DM from someone, and this person goes, it was so good. They were like, "Hey, Jordan, been on your YouTube for a while, been following your Instagram since like Tokyo Creative Days." And I reply, and I'm like, thanks a lot, great to speak to you, yada yada yada. And they go, recently watching the video about the least attractive prefectures in Japan. And while the video was great, the part about Totori really struck a chord with me because I used to live in Totori and I was an English teacher there.
Mm.
Already, dude, I'm like, oh, this guy fucking, he went through hell. He's like, I wasn't in the city, I was in the countryside. And while the countryside had no sand, it had sand-like qualities. He never elaborated on what those qualities were.
Okay.
It's
Well,
like
I
the greatest.
mean, there's it's the big three.
It's the
Rough
big
course, and it gets everywhere.
fuck off.
I mean, what other things could it be?
Literally. But he's like, Totori isn't a place you should go to, which is crazy. He's like, it's a place you should visit if you're in the area. So since I'm gonna go to Shimane anyway, there's like some areas I want to check out. I was like, fuck, Totori's next door. If I don't go to Totori now, I'm not gonna go there. Like
Mm.
this is it. So I started like looking up hotels in the area. Dude, fucked. Absolutely fucked. Classic Japan. Everyone's been booking things, I guess, 10 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's booked out. Absolutely insane. So I'm looking into Totori and I'm like, okay, maybe Totori's a little less popular, it's not a place where a lot of international travelers are going to.
Right.
Maybe there'll be more locations open for me to, slot into while I'm in Totori. So I just Google like hotels in Totori Prefecture, to see
Mm.
what's out there. David, nothing's out there.
What
There
do
are
you,
like
what do you mean?
there are like no hotels. There are like 10 hotels in the whole of Totori.
It's because of sandcastles.
Bro, they keep mowing away, dude.
Yeah.
It's just
If you got to rebuild them every time it rains, it's a fucking issue.
commissioning that big bucket every time is really hard, dude. Because
Mm. Mm-hmm.
like, but there's like zero hotels. I found some like hostels and stuff I could probably stay at, but so many of them, I'm just like, dude, I don't want to stay in a hostel. I'd rather just not go to Totori than have to stay in like a hostel. So I'm currently like in a weird situation where I'm like, what do I do? Do I still go to Totori or do I say fuck it? And do I just skip Totori entirely and just go straight home after Shimane? And I'm leaving it to you, the viewers, to decide my fate. Should I go to Totori and make a video about it, or should I not? Just fucking come straight back to Tokyo like a little bitch.
I mean, I,
Mm-hmm.
I, I mean, what's there, right? Like,
Sand.
yeah, that's kind of
There's
it, right?
yeah, sand. The Sand Museum. Uh, the newest Starbucks because the last one
Oh,
the
right. Yeah,
the
yeah, 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 yeah. Mm.
the Totori whiskey. I think that's it. Like legitly, I don't think there's much there.
Mm.
Shimane seems fucking dude. Shimane seems fucking sick. Shimane seems like a vibe. Like I'm currently like mapping things to do there, and I'm like, yo, 2 days might not be enough. Like, this is pretty cool. Totoro, on the other hand, I'm like, I've checked off the sand. What's next? Like, fuck. Like, ride a camel? I don't want to.
I mean, you could. It's cool, I guess. Kinda.
Kind of want to surf down the sand dunes, but like,
yeah, that'd be fun. Why not?
That's kind of it. There's a giant worm there. I guess I'll ride. I guess I'll ride it. But that's kind of it. Like, that's it. I don't know, but yeah, that's
just go to like the sand dunes and just shout like "Lisan al Gaib" really loud.
Lisan al Gaib. That's kind of my favorite. I'm not gonna lie.
Do some Dune cosplay. I don't know.
I'm probably gonna spend the entire time like just doing Dune shit the whole time I'm there. Like,
you just need to have someone like off camera just going. You know, exactly like Dune.
So, oh man, this is so.
Just put a yellow filter on.
No, dude, hell yeah. I swear to God, if I go to Totori and they've not doubled down on the Dune stuff, I'm gonna be so upset. It's perfect time, dude. Fuck, I swear to God. Do you know what? Fuck it. Maybe I will go to Totori just to see with my own eyes.
Right.
If there is Dune stuff going on there.
How good or how bad could it be?
Yeah. I'm only doing 24 hours. Any more than that seems like a struggle. Yeah. But we'll find out. All right, my love. You drinking the rest of the evening? What's your plan?
Nah, I just had the one can. You know, we're not. Though I did get this place next to me. A big bottle of white wine. And it came with a note.
Go on.
And it says, "I put this wine here to avoid me drinking all of it because it's 12%.
Fuck me, dude.
So understandable.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's already half gone, so that's a little bit
fucking
concerning.
To be fair, I do enjoy drinking with Chihiro.
Yeah.
Girl puts it away. It's crazy. 16, 17 maybe. Next week when I'm back, we'll do a little bit of drinkies.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Buddy.
Or we can do 16, we'll talk about it after the podcast. It's easier.
Yeah, makes sense. Sounds good.
Well, let's bring it in for a landing. I think this is a solid hour and a half that I will have to edit later after I watch tomorrow sometime.
Sick. All right, boys, we're going to love you and we're going to leave you. We'll see you see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I gotta stop this before I break everything.